This is Terrence of Terrence Hill TV. I want to thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Terrence Hill TV, presented to you by WTV over the digital airways of YouTube. Yes, WTV, Epic, elevate the vision. Let's do it.
Well, I hope you are ready for Epic Elevation, WETV.
Say no more, go get the bag, go get the cake, go get the cheese, and say no more. Say no more, say no more, say no more. Say no more. What's going on, y'all? This is Terrence. I want to welcome you to another edition of Terrence Hill TV, presented to you by WTV over the digital airways of YouTube. We are live on this Saturday night. Got a chance to listen to it in its entirety this morning. I want to salute and congratulate JID, or better known as JID, for putting out an incredible album called God Does Like Ugly. I got a chance to listen to it, like I say, in its entirety. Perhaps tomorrow morning I can do a review of the album here on the platform. But tonight I want to react to one of the songs that stood out to me. This one is featuring the Clipse, Pusha T, and Malice. It's called Community. Before we get into the reaction of the video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell as well to be notified whenever new content is uploaded. Share this content. Tell somebody about this channel if you guys enjoy the reactions and breakdowns that we do. Definitely appreciate it. Every week we've been doing a top 10 countdown for the past month, and it's gotten better each week. So definitely check that out. If you didn't get a chance to listen to yesterday's top 10 countdown, please do so. I think you guys would definitely enjoy the weekly countdown. And while I was on my 5-mile walk this morning, I thought about some other ideas of content that I can put on the channel and display my skill set even further. So we're already doing a lot. We got the countdown going. I did the Tom Cruise top 10 movies. I got other actors, actresses, and artists that I'm going to start doing top 10s on theirs. And we still have the Prince Day coming, and we still got to do the show of going through the top rap albums of the year. So definitely got quite a few content items to produce and get out. So definitely be on the lookout for that. All right. Two more things. If you want to support the channel, you can with a Cash App, or sending something through Venmo, or you can support with a super chat. It's definitely appreciated. And lastly, we do have a community section where you guys can order merch and support the channel in that aspect as well. I would definitely appreciate it. All right. Right now, it is all about JID and the Clipse. All right. This one is called Community. Let's check it out. You already know when you're going through a song like this, you already know it's about to be barred up. All right, here we go.
The rain couldn't understand it. The pain made them understand. Shit, the sun tried to understand. The gun made me understand. The rain tried whispering the warning. The land shaking, plus the rhythm is enormous.
Okay, the rain couldn't understand it. The pain made them understand. The sun tried to understand. The gun made me understand. The rain tried whispering the warning. The land shaking, plus the rhythm is enormous. Okay, let's go.
Understand it. The pain made them understand. Shit, the sun tried to understand. The gun made me understand. The rain tried whispering the warning. The land shaking, plus the rhythm is enormous. All the forces like a portal to a vortex, connected to the stars, just projecting where we part at. Pull up where you park at. Aim a little darker. Where your
Okay, it's just a hook. Okay, he says all the forces like a portal to a vortex, connected to the stars, just protecting where we part at. Pull up where you park at. Okay, aim a little dark where you bark at. Okay, let's go.
Connected to the stars, just projecting where we part at. Pull up where you park at. Aim a little dark, look. Where your bark at? It'd be a shame if you stayed in them apartments. 12 barely came to them apartments. Catch a play and parlay in them apartments.
That's hard right there. It'd be a shame if you stayed in the apartments. 12 barely came to the apartments. He didn't say apartments, apartments. In other words, the police barely came around. So you know some stuff was going on, you know.
Barely came to the apartments. Aim a little dark, look. Where your bark at? It'd be a shame if you stayed in them apartments. 12 barely came to them apartments. Catch a play and then parlay in them apartments. I swear it's like a party every day in them apartments. You was raised in them apartments, dang. Jump a shot or join a gang in them apartments. My mama say we gotta get away from them apartments. It's graves in them apartments.
Okay, he's going in, man. Like I say, you definitely got to kind of know the culture to understand what he's talking about. But he says, catch a play, then parlay in the apartments. I swear it's like a party every day in the apartments. You was raised in the apartments, dang. Jump a shot or join a game in them apartments. Okay. My mama said we got to stay away from the apartments. Let's go.
In them parlay in them apartments. I swear it's like a party every day in them apartments. You was raised in them apartments, dang. Jump a shot or join a gang in them apartments. My mama say we gotta get away from them apartments. It's graves in them apartments, and they ain't got to end this way, cause we ain't start shit. I don't give a
okay. He says, my mama said we gotta stay away from them apartments, not apartments, apartments. He says, it's graves in them apartments. Okay, you ain't gotta end this way because we ain't gotta start as. All right, he's about to ramp up now. Let's go.
Get away from them apartments. It's graves in them apartments, and they ain't got to end this way because we ain't start shit.
I don't give a fuck about no industry beef. Ain't nobody give a fuck when Tay was dead in the street. I don't do the shit you see on the screens. I've been tapped in with true things. I peep your rap cap and I unscrew things. I don't give a fuck about them niggas at the top. The biggest nigga on the block still get shot.
Facts. Facts. Okay. All right. He says, I don't give a F about no industry beef. Ain't nobody give a F when Tay was dead in the street. I don't do the S you see on the screens. I've been taped in with true things. I peep your rap cap and I unscrew things. I don't give a F about them. I don't give a F about them ninjas at the top. The biggest ninja on the block still can get shot. That's facts, man. You know, you can think someone's big and bad, and that big and bad person can still get knocked out, still get took out as well. But I like this little line here. He says, I peep your rap cap and I unscrew things. That's hard, man. Like I say, you know, Jid, he gets busy, man. He gets busy. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's from the Atlanta area. So that's dope. That Atlanta has, you know, people like him, Grip. I don't know if Earth Gang is from there. They may be from Atlanta too, but it's dope, you know, to have like, of course, Andre 3000, but you know, Luda, people like that have real spitters and real lyricists. It's real dope.
Things. I peep your rap cap and I unscrew things. I don't give a fuck about them niggas at the top. The biggest nigga on the block still get shot. Pop, you thinking pop? I'm thinking, can't talk about that shit from.
You gotta chill
You
out.
seen Fox? Lisan Al-Gaib, I see a tiny line of silver. A way to make a play, although they say it's unfamiliar. It's off the kilter. I say the words without a filter. You gotta have nerve, it'll make you strong if it don't kill you.
Okay. I like this. He says a way to make a play, although they say is unfamiliar. It's off the kilter. I say the words without a filter. That's hard. You got to have nerve. It'll make you strong if you don't, you know, it'll make you strong if it don't kill you. That's hard, man. That's hard. I like that.
They say it's unfamiliar, it's off the kilter. I say the words without a filter. You gotta have nerve, it'll make you strong if it don't kill you. I'll put a bullet in Bob the fucking builder before they try and kick us out the building. What about the children?
Okay, that's funny. I put a bullet in Bob the builder. No, he says I put a bullet in Bob the effing builder. Okay, before they try to kick us out the building. What about the children? Well, that's dope.
I'll put a bullet in Bob the fucking builder before they try and kick us out the building. What about the children? When I check a news channel, I get a similar feeling, but still, we gon' make it to heaven, high water or hell, but don't take the highways. 285 behind the damn wheel, it's like a driveway. Giving out like a give Christ, and I do it twice. Shot.
Yeah, 285 in Atlanta. And I like the play on this album title. How people say God doesn't like ugly, but in this album it's called God Does Like Ugly. So I kind of like that. People always say, yeah, God don't like ugly, but what makes you think he likes pretty too? Like he wants us to be in alignment with him, and about these little phrases and metaphors that we have.
Get to heaven, high water or hell, but don't take the highways. 285 behind the damn wheel, it's like a driveway. Giving out like a give Christ, and I do it twice. Shot Gilchrist, heard thunder, hit with lightning, and still I didn't feel shit. Talk about resilience, South of Stone Mount locked on.
Oh, that's hard. Okay, give all I could give Christ, and I do it twice. Shay Gilchrist heard thunder hit with lightning, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Shay, they just won the championship, but just that whole play on OKC, that was dope.
Shot Gilchrist, heard thunder, hit with lightning, and still I didn't feel shit. Talk about resilience, South of Stone Mount locked on you, where I honed into my brilliance. It was after then I took my talents right up to Virginia. Heard they said that she for love, but shit was good, or shit was gritty. I could tell you what it was, but let bro tell you what I'm missing. Pay attention.
What's missing in my hood, I identified. Then I brought white to my hood. Shit, I gentrified. We had military.
That's hard. Okay. All right, Pusha. I've been listening to Pusha T all day. He says, what's missing in my hood, I identified. Then I brought white to my hood as I gentrified. In other words, bringing the cocaine, I gentrified the hood. That's hard, man. Pusha's been, I've been listening to Pusha quite a bit. I was listening to, obviously I've been listening to a lot of Daytona, but also the Dry. What's that album? Dry something? I think Pusha, man, he's starting to kind of creep up there a little bit for me. I'm starting to like his stuff even more the more I listen to him. It's almost dry season. Yeah, Pusha's starting to kind of, climb up there for me, man, as a lyricist. Malice, he's incredible, so salute to those guys.
Resilience, South of Stone Mount locked on you, where I honed into my brilliance. It was after then I took my talents right up to Virginia. Heard they said that she for love, but shit was good, or shit was gritty. I could tell you what it was, but let bro tell you what I'm missing. Pay attention.
What's missing in my hood, I identified. Then I brought white to my hood. Shit, I gentrified. We had military arms, we would simplify. Point blank, let me simplify. I've been like post corner.
That's hard. Okay, we had military arms. We would simplify, the Marine Corps thing. All right, point blank, let me simplify, because my dad was a Marine, so obviously that line jumped out at me. But the thing too about Pusha that's so dope, it's like every line hits with something, you know what I'm saying? So I like that military simplify line.
Arms, we would simplify. Point blank, let me simplify. I've been like post corner boy, green box sitter, crack nigga, trying to hustle up and act bigger. 6 deuce buyer, niggas really live the wire. From lookouts, then we meteor to suppliers. Caged in, one way in, one way.
That's hard too. What does he say? From lookouts, then we meteor to suppliers. Crazy.
Act bigger. 6 deuce buyer, niggas really live the wire. From lookouts, then we meteor to suppliers. Caged in, one way in, one way out. Robocops on mountain bikes, ain't pulling mace out. Just
okay. He says caged in. Okay, one way in, one way out. Robocops on mountain bikes ain't pulling mace out. That's hard, man. Yeah, I mean, hey, Pusha's getting busy, man. And Pusha, he does his thing, like kind of, I like the whole, it's kind of like I'm not going to use the word, it's like, I'm not going to say it's like a laid back flow, but he enunciates his words, so you like really understand what he's saying. You know, that's the thing I like about Push.
Crack nigga, trying to hustle up and act bigger. 6 deuce buyer niggas really live the wire. From lookouts, then we meteor to suppliers. Caged in, one way in, one way out. Robocops on mountain bikes, ain't pulling mace out. Just trying to get back home from getting chased out. A week ago, a boy like me don't got a face now. Departments, the projects, the ghettos, all the same shit. Crazy how we hopscotch and double dutch danger.
That's hard. The apartments, the projects, the ghettos, all the same ish. Crazy how we hopscotch and double dutch danger. I like that play on words too, because you know the girls doing hopscotch and double dutch and everything. That's hard.
Then one way in, one way out. Robocops on mountain bikes, ain't pulling mace out. Just trying to get back home from getting chased out. A week ago, a boy like me don't got a face now. Departments, the projects, the ghettos, all the same shit. Crazy how we hopscotch and double dutch danger. Between ADHD and all the pills that you gave us, how we supposed to process this anger?
The rain couldn't understand it. The pain made them understand shit. The sun tried to understand. The gun made me understand. The rain tried whispering the warning. The land shaking plus the rhythm is enormous. All the forces like a portal to a vortex connected to the stars, just projecting where we part at. Pull up where you park at. Aim a little dark. Where your bark at?
My ghetto's not your culture. Niggas really die here, so hard to say goodbye. It's the only lullaby here. Kilos turning boys to men. Gotta pick a side here. Some with Jesus Shuttlesworth. Some of us were Nasir's.
Okay, I like that. Okay. My ghetto's not your culture. Ninjas really die here. So hard to say goodbye. It's the only lullaby here. Okay. Kilos turning boys to men. Gotta pick a side here. Some were Jesus Shuttlesworth. Some of us were Nasirs. You know, Nas. Yeah, that's hard, man. You know, in other words, some of us were poets, writers, spitters.
A little dark. Where your bark at?
My ghetto's not your culture. Niggas really die here. So hard to say goodbye. It's the only lullaby here. Kilos turning boys to men. Gotta pick a side here. Some with Jesus Shuttlesworth. Some of us were Nasirs. As time goes by, it's an eye for an eye here. My niggas mob deep. The fittest gon' survive here. We New Jersey drive here. Chop shop ride here. This Jack in the box shouldn't come as no surprise here.
Oh, that's hard. I like that. This Jack in the box shouldn't come as no surprise here. Because, you know, when the Jack in the box pops out, it kind of startles people. Yeah, that's hard.
The fittest gon' survive here. We New Jersey drive here. Chop shop ride here. This Jack in the box shouldn't come as no surprise here. You niggas drink their own street cred. Gets denied here. Section 8 living. We treat it like a timeshare.
Well, that's crazy too, man. Okay, he says you ninjas rent to own. Street cred gets denied here. Section 8 living. We treat it like a timeshare. Like I say, same thing, you know, kind of like that flow where they are, it kind of like, it's not, I'm not gonna use the word laid back, but again, they take their time with the bars. So you can like really understand what's being said. And that's one of the things that kind of stands out. And also I like how each line means something, you know, so salute to the Clips, man. I'm glad have those guys back doing music. Got arguably the best rap album of the year is between them and Freddie Gibbs. And now we got to include Jid. You know, he's definitely got one of the top 5, possibly 5 rap albums of the year as well. Really good album.
Back in the box shouldn't come as no surprise here. You niggas drink their own street cred. Gets denied here. Section 8 living. We treat it like a timeshare. Mother, auntie, cousin couldn't tell you who reside there, but never seen a father that was government devised here. Conquer and divide here.
That's hard. Mother, auntie, cousin couldn't tell you who reside there, but never seen a father that was a government, that was a government devised here. Okay, but never seen a father that was government devised here. So in other words, you know, in the 70s, you had a lot of, black men who were sometimes in not all cases, but in some cases, you know, put out of the home due to whether it be in, you know, prison, killed in war or whatever. But in other words, you have like a lot of these young black men being raised in single mother homes and stuff like that. So in other words, Malice is saying this was devised by the government. It was a strategy to take the black man out of the home. But one thing I do want to say, even when I played basketball, there was a guy, he was talking smack last time he came, but I never met him before, but I did respect him because he had his children with him. And that's one thing that doesn't get highlighted enough, that there are a lot of black men who are great fathers, you know? So, you know, salute to that. You know, I think the guy said he had like 6 kids or whatever, but he was very active in his kid's life, even though he was talking a lot of smack. And, but I definitely, you know, respected that aspect. So, yeah.
That was government devised here, conquer and divide here, crash and collide here. When kings can't raise a young prince, the doves cry here. Candy.
When kings can't raise a young prince, the doves cry here. You know, Prince, when doves cry, that's hard. That's probably my favorite line in that song.
Crash and collide here. When kings can't raise a young prince, the doves cry here. Candy lady right there, zombie land right there. The apartments be the perfect backdrop for any nightmare.
Yeah. That was crazy too, saying, you know, the candy lady, because, you know, if you was raised in the projects or in the ghetto or whatever, you know, there's a lady who sold candy or sold popsicles or something like that. So yeah, man, great song. You know, those guys really went in. Definitely let me know what is your favorite song off of JID's album. I'm going to do a full review of the album tomorrow, but I know one of the songs that definitely stood out to me as one of my favorites was Glory. I thought Glory was fire. Kind of had like the choir sample going on, and the way those drums and the 808s was kind of going over that loop was fire, man. So salute to JID. Definitely drop a comment in the comment section. What did you think of this song that I just, you know, reacted to? And also, if you have heard the album, what is your favorite song? Definitely let me know in the comment section. All right, before we get out of here, those who want to follow me on the social media sites, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, X, formerly known as Twitter, and TikTok, all at I'm in the Hills. Those who want to donate to our efforts and support the channel, the Cash App and Venmo are both I'm in the Hills. Please check out both of my websites, www.doubleetv.com. That's with 2 E's. That stands for Epic Elevate the Vision. And also check out www.terrencehill.com as well. You can also support the channel if you're watching on YouTube with a super chat. We definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I got to give it up to JID, man. This is a good album. This really is a good album. And all the verses that he's been doing definitely, you know, built the anticipation. And I also like how he did, there's 2 versions of the album. There's the regular version, and there's also a Prelux edition, which is basically the EP that he put out maybe like 6 weeks ago. You can get those 4 songs, and they come on then the rest of the album. So that's kind of genius. I haven't seen too many people do that. So salute to him. Great album, great project. I really, really enjoyed it, and I thought he definitely did his thing. So gotta salute that. Salute to JID, man. Salute to him. And again, album right here. God Does Like Ugly. God Does Like Ugly. Again, gotta salute JID. It's doing big things, man. It's fire. Great work. Great body of work. And album-wise, like I say, I'm still kind of torn between Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist, Alfredo 2, and the Clips. Let God sort them out. But like I say, then you can start looking at, you know, this album. Exhibit Kingmaker is a great album. I think Russ Wild is a great album. I love Snoop Dogg. Is It a Crime? You know, let me know some of your favorite rap albums of the year definitely let me know in the comment section, and we can definitely talk about it and have a conversation. If you want to support the channel, again, Cash App and Venmo, I'm in the hills, or send a super chat. Please check out the weekly countdown that we do each week. Did one yesterday. Put the link to it. The link actually is already there in the community section and comment section. So definitely check that out. The description box, I should say, the weekly countdown is there. Definitely check that out. Before we get out of here, outside of that, tomorrow I would say we'll do another video. We'll react to this album. Not necessarily give a reaction, but more of a review of the album. And then also we got some other content that we're going to start doing. Like I said, I got something new that I'm going to drop, and then we'll start. I've already did the one on Tom Cruise. I got to decide which actor or actress I want to do a top 10 on next. And like I said, just a whole lot of exciting content. So be on the lookout for all of that. I would definitely appreciate it. Lastly, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Definitely connect with this channel and this community. You can order some merch. We do have a product section. And right now in that community section, vote which is the better album, Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist, or Clips, Let God Sort Them Out, Alfredo 2 versus Let God Sort Them Out. Vote and let me know. I would definitely appreciate it. All right. I think that's it, man. Really enjoyed this project, and I definitely enjoyed yesterday's countdown. And I just love doing this. Oh yeah, one more thing I want to promote before we get out of here. If you are a Eminem fan like I am, definitely check out this movie. I saw it a couple nights ago. It's called Stands. Okay, it's only airing this weekend only. So you can go to the movie theater and check that out. But this is a documentary of Eminem, and it's called Stands. I loved it. You know, it was dope. So definitely check that out. Support Eminem. Great movie. All right. Salute to Marshall. All right, y'all. I really enjoyed it. And hey, it's over. Appreciate it. See you guys next time. Take care.
And now it's all over. I'm so high with no edibles. You ask how does it feel? It's incredible. And now I'm standing on my pedestal. Y'all got no morals, y'all unethical. I'm so high with no edibles. You ask how does it feel? It's incredible. And now I'm standing on my pedestal. Y'all got no morals, y'all unethical. I got a baby face, call it